Alright, sweet. So I think everything is in frame. So what we're going to do is move on from what were we just doing before? Accuracy of measurements. So we're going to go into absolute error and percentage error. So we know there is always a difference between our measurement and the actual value. So the difference is the error. So that's the difference between your estimate and the actual value that it is. So the size of the error is called the absolute error. And we find this by subtracting the exact value from the estimated or approximate value. Okay, so actual or exact value is equal to VE, and then approximate value is equal to VA. Okay, so then this can also be represented as a percentage. So percentage of error. So there's always going to be a percentage of error. So that's how we measure it. So BA take VE over VE times the whole thing by 100%, okay, to get it in percentage. So an example for you. Estimate a fence, or we've estimated a fence, the length of 70 meters. We worked out when we actually did measure it that the actual length is 78.3 meters, okay? So your question is to calculate the absolute error and the percentage error. So let's just plug these equations in. So this one here, and then also this one here. So absolute error would be VA take VE. So we know that VA is our approximate value, so that's 70 meters. So let's put 70 meters take our exact value, so VE, which is 78.3, and we're left with negative 8.3 meters. Okay, so that is our error. We know the error is 8.3 meters. Now we can move over to the percentage of error. Okay, so VA, we already know what that is 70. Take 78.3 over 78.3 times 100. Put that in brackets. So if you're putting this into your calculator, it does that before it does this. Okay, so put that into our calculators. It equals 8.3 over 78.3 times 100, which then equals 10.6%. Okay, so that's our percentage of error. Okay, so you can use these processes. Make sure you write down these formulas for other questions like this when you're trying to find the absolute error and the percentage error, and then you can pretty much just plug the values in, okay? You might need to convert to like terms, but that's about as difficult as these questions are going to get. If you obviously do have any questions, make sure you add them to Microsoft Teams or try message me through sector direct messages.